So for Director's Cut number 3, our latest limited edition, we borrowed a process from our mezcal producing cousins in Mexico and applied it to the gin process. So it's a fairly complex and unusual method, but we start with a finished batch of Portobello gin, which is made from just 11 ingredients, pure alcohol, pure water, and our 9 botanical ingredients: juniper, coriander, angelica, orris, licorice, orange, lemon, cassia bark, and nutmeg. So that was a finished batch of gin. That was ready for drinking, but instead of drinking it, we put it back in the still, and then invited our friends along for an evening, and we put in 13 more ingredients. We put in fresh apple, fresh pear, fresh passion fruit, fresh plum. We put in dried sultanas, raisins, and currants. We also put brown rice in there, dried apricots, and then lots of spices, nutmeg and mace, which I gathered and harvested on the beautiful spice land of Grenada myself just a few weeks ago. And then we redistilled the gin with those extra ingredients, and whilst we were distilling it, we placed the 2.5 kilo turkey breast in the neck of the still. So that turkey meat is never actually in contact with the liquid gin, only with the vapor as the alcohol redistills. So that passes around it and through the flesh of the turkey, and that achieves two things. Partly it acts like a sponge. It soaks up some of the more intense fruity flavours, stops them from being overpowering, but it also imparts some character as well. It helps with the mouthfeel. It gives us a little viscosity and creaminess. It's a really unique and unusual process, and we think we're the first people in the world to use it for a gin. Really, this was a process that I heard about many years ago. In Mexico, they don't make the mezcal like this very often at all. They'll usually do it for a fiesta or a birthday celebration or a Christmas celebration. Times of great celebration, really, when they invite their family and friends down to the distillery, and they'll distill fairly small amounts of this, and most of it gets consumed in the villages. A small amount of it does make it to the market, but is always hideously expensive. So it's a process that I've been aware of, and it's in many ways, it's a similar process to how we make gin, apart from the turkey breast. So it was something I always wanted to apply to the gin making process. And the Director's Cut editions, every year one of the directors of the company is involved in the conceptualizing of the products and the harvesting of the botanicals. This time around it was my turn, so it was a good opportunity to have a little play around, and we're very happy with the results. For us, it's a chance to kind of flex our creative muscles a bit more. Portobello Road gin itself, the core brand, is a very traditional blend of botanicals and is made in the traditional manner. So this is a chance for us to get a little bit more creative. It keeps our customers interested. They're always asking about what we're going to do next. So it's nice for our regular customers to have something to look forward to. People often consider gin to be a summertime drink, and certainly I enjoy gin and tonic in the summer. But I think it is, as we said before, it's a very versatile spirit, and it does lend itself well to more kind of autumnal and festive flavours. And this particular gin, the Director's Cut number 3, very much we had Christmas in mind. If you smell the gin, you're getting stewed apple flavours, those dried kind of fruit flavours, mincemeat kind of flavours. It certainly is a festive gin.